Rocker was arrested, Christian, who is our member and our colleague, was there on site, and he was telling me what was happening as it was happening. Here's my statement the front runner put out. Atlantic City President Kaleem Shabazz, who also serves as City Council Vice President of Atlantic City, called the arrest an affront to common sense. The Atlantic City NAACP is outraged at the unjust and shocking arrest of Newark Mayor Ras Baraka. To arrest a mayor in his city for questioning the lack of procedures followed by ICE and the private company in opening a detention center is an affront to common sense, Shabazz said in the statement. While the NAACP is not affiliated with political parties, we demand justice, equality, and fairness for everyone, regardless of their citizenship status. Our conference president said Barack was simply arrested for standing up for silent voices. They arrested the mayor of Newark today, not for a crime, but for courage, Smith said in the statement released by the Bergen County NAACP. I'm reading this to y'all because I don't know if y'all know this, but when did we start in America having law enforcement officers wearing masks?
Right.
I've never seen that. But these officers had masks on. I think that's a signal to us, a bad signal. When did we start arresting mayors of a city for questioning procedures for permits in their city?
Reconstruction.
When did we start threatening to arrest members of Congress for oversight, which is part of their job as a federal officer? And when did we start manhandling 80-year-old women? Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman is 80 years old, and they manhandled her. I'm saying all this to say that the kinds of things we have been talking about in the NAACP that we have to do, now's the time to do them. I told the executive committee this, I was looking through my office, and I had a 2018 program brochure that we had. And the theme of our breakfast in was, we can't be silent. And that's where we're at now. We can't be silent. And that's what the NAACP is really about. We ask you to come out, and it's good for the fellowship and the food and all that, but we have some important things that we have to do that is critical. Reverend Miller's going to talk in a couple of minutes about what he's doing in political action. We want you, this brochure here is something that we did in concert with Marcus Wilson, who is the political action chair in Pleasantville NAACP, and our good friend Olivia Caldwell is the president. We want you to pass these out. These are talking about the primary election in June. We don't endorse candidates, but people need to vote. Yes. And people need to be motivated to vote. And the only way they're motivated to vote is not by the commercials that elected officials like me and Randolph, we do commercials and we do social media and put stuff in the paper and send letters. But people like you who influence your friends and your neighbors and your circle of people, we need to vote, and it's very serious. There's only 2 governor elections in the state, in the country, Virginia and New Jersey. Don't y'all know that whoever the Republican gubernatorial candidate is, Trump is going to try to turn New Jersey red.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on him.
That's right.
Don't sleep on him. And I'm not saying who you should vote for whoever you want, but I'm saying that if we have a Republican governor who thinks like Trump and is in line with Trump's philosophy, it's not going to be good for us.
No.
Not going to be good for us. And again, I'm not saying who you should vote for, but that's real. And they already have Virginia. There's a Republican governor already in Virginia, and they're looking at New Jersey. And we're going to be in the crosshairs. Commissioner?
Yes, I do want to let everyone know here, the state